What's up, YouTube? Baubles and Ball Cards back with another video. I jumped on here unannounced, so gonna give it a couple minutes to let some people hop on. I told you guys when I did the video last night with the reveal and everything, I would sit down and try to make a video showing some pricing comparisons and everything. I hope everybody has had a good Saturday. Was pretty decent weather-wise here today. There's actually some people out mowing their yard right now. So if y'all hear that, if the mic picks that up, I apologize. One of the negative perks of living in a large neighborhood, I can't control what my neighbors do. But anyway, I'll give it a few minutes, see if anybody hops on here. Just wanted to go over some things, show you guys some numbers that we came up with and everything earlier this morning. And just share that with you guys so you can kind of see what it's like paying for a bulk order and what the return is on it versus if I had just sold everything raw. So see if anybody gets on. I should start just announcing these all the time, because when I do it like this, sometimes it takes a few minutes for people to get on, and then I sit here rambling and bulks up the beginning of the video, and then I end up repeating myself multiple times. So I will show just some of these sheets so you guys can see. We did go through and write down like raw pricing, graded pricing, all that. The way you can kind of see, we did go through and write everything down, and didn't just make these numbers up. What's up, Mike? How you doing, Dustin? Appreciate you joining in, man. Hopefully this is interesting, and it kind of gives a perspective, because I don't grade a lot of like what people would consider high-end cards. I grade, you know, anybody that's watched my channel knows I grade more of base cards, paper base, Prism, Donruss, you know, that sort of thing, Bowman, all of those cards. They're easy to obtain, they're cheap to obtain, they grade well, and they actually have value to them. So that's why I wanted to go over this. I've talked about it before. So what's up, Card Kicker? Do you mean, did I get prices from eBay, Mike? Is that what you're talking about? I'll show you guys before I get into everything. Right before I got on, I sold 2 cards from my first order. They actually just sold this evening. And I'll show you. People have talked about this guy. He's pretty hot. Luis Robert. This is the 10. This is the chrome version. I just got $100 for this. Okay? Nothing special. Just a chrome card. Chrome base rookie card. $100. People say the Bowman paper don't bring anything. Here is the Bowman paper. This is pristine. Another buyer, like 15 minutes after someone bought the chrome, someone got on and bought this, sent me an offer of $100 on this one. So I just made $200 on a paper card and a chrome card. So $200 on 2 base, just, you know, simple cards. Mike, we used, I'll show you guys while we're waiting on people to get in here. Let me pop out the chat because I like seeing what you guys are talking about. Let me go over here. Let me go to the other screen. What's up, Michael? Man, I watched your videos earlier. Your return, you got some nice ones in that one, man. Congrats. What's up, Travis? That's my wife in the chat, so y'all can say what's up to her. But this is the site we use. It's 130point.com. You can go through here, and here I'll refresh this. And then pull up 2018 Bowman Prospects, Louis Robert, SGC. You can see right here, and actually, I don't think I did prospects. Yeah, look, right here is the 2. You guys can see right here. These are my cards. Both of these. $100 right here on that pristine I just showed you guys. $100 right here on the Bowman Chrome. So, right here. $100 a piece. Simple base cards. Easy way to make money, guys. That's why I do it. Now, what I want to talk about today, and some of you might already know about this, and you might actually use the same strategy. I like I said, I watched Mike O's video earlier. He kind of uses the same strategy. He grades a lot of the base rookie cards. I seen he had some. It wasn't Tops Now. What was it? Damn it, I can't. On Demand. He had some Tops On Demand in there. He had the Bowman Mega Boxes in there. All those cards are fairly easily obtained, whether it be retail or whatever, and they have value to them, and they grade well. That's the wonderful thing about these base cards. You don't have to go spend thousands of dollars on a box to make money on grading and selling sports cards. Now, as y'all know, my order yesterday was $110, or 110 cards. Me and my wife went through this morning. She helped me. And I'm not going to go through every card and show you the prices on every card, because that would take forever. What I did do is I did the slideshow thing here. And I'll just show you guys this. This is the SGC 110 card order pricing breakdown. And I did mark here so nobody can say, oh, well, your prices are wrong or whatever. All prices are estimates, as some cards had no comps to go by. And as we all know, the market changes frequently. So when I say estimates, that means the prices we used were, if there was ones listed, they're correct as of today. But on a lot of my order, especially with the basketball, I could not find another card by PSA, by BGS, or by SGC graded. So what I had to do was kind of go by what, the player, other forms of his card, that sort of thing, to estimate a price. Some of my prices may have been lowballed. Some of them might have been slightly higher. But they're pretty close to accurate, and this is just to use as a guideline to kind of show you guys what you can do with grading and selling cards versus just throwing them up on eBay and selling them raw. Okay? When I talk about fees are calculated as 13% seller fees for your eBay and PayPal. And then on the grading fees, I did approximately $1,000 for 110 cards. That's including the shipping back and all charges. I just did it at a rounded number of $1,000. Okay, Raw pricing breakdown for this order. It's based on current average sales of a card, ungraded as if you were buying or selling it on eBay without grading. So this is to show if you were to buy every card that I had in my order, or if you chose to sell it raw instead of grading it. The total raw value that we came up with, and again, I'll show you. I mean, we wrote everything down on here, so this isn't just some, made up numbers. We actually sat down, wrote all this down, calculated it up. We came to $1,451.50. That would have been how much we could have sold all 110 cards for raw if we chose to do it that way. If you deduct the 13% fees, it would come to $188.70 to give us an actual profit of $1,262.80. So that would have been raw prices, and again, the prices are an average of current pricing as of today, May 16th, 2020. Oh yeah, I'll show you. I forget when I have my other camera up. Here's the lists. Y'all can see prices on here. We wrote everything down. Well, she wrote it down as I looked it up. So, all right, this is the breakdown for raw. Now let's go over here to grading. The estimated value, and again, I did not have comps for some of the cards, so I tried my best to come up with realistic prices. But the total estimated value of all 110 cards graded comes to $7,778. With the 13% fees, it would be $1,011.14. The actual made on it would be $6,766.86. And again, prices are estimates. Market fluctuates regularly, and some cards did not have any comps in any graded form. Prices could be higher or even lower than estimated. These numbers are close and to be used only for example and potential profit purposes. Okay, so now let's add this up. So I said total after fees, if we sold all 110 cards raw, would be $1,262.80. If we sold as graded after fees, the total potential would be $6,766.86. The pricing difference between raw and graded after fees, by taking this number, I'll show it in the next chart how I figured this out. It's $5,504.06. You take your grading fees and subtract this $1,000 from this, and the potential made after all fees and difference of raw versus graded pricing comes out to $4,504.06. And then I'll show you guys here. I took the $6,766.86, which would be the potential value of selling them graded, subtract the difference of what we could have made if we just sold them raw, which is $1,262.80. So that means we would make $5,504.06 more than selling them raw. Subtract the $1,000 because that's what you're going to invest in having them graded, and it comes out to $4,504.06. So, just an easier way to explain this. Yes, we could have made money selling them raw. But if you spend a little bit of money and take the time to carefully inspect your cards, you can pretty much quadruple what you make selling raw. Now, obviously, this order we got, I think it was 80 some tens. You might get 70 some tens, and your numbers are they're gonna differentiate. But this is all of the cards in the order. We did not exclude the 8s. We did not exclude the 9s. We did not exclude the 9 5s. And I'll even show you So you guys don't think, oh, well, they put that they're going to make money on an 8. Because that isn't the case at all. In fact, we put a loss on the 8s. Right here. Let me take this off real quick. Other screen. Take this off. Pop the chat back up. Right here. Right here. You see this? The Prism Draft Pick Kobe White Pink Pulsar. The 8. We put a raw value of $250. And I figured we could sell that card for maybe $8. Okay? Realistically, we might could get $8 in an 8. But it costs more than that to grade it. So we did factor in every card in the pricing. And factoring in losses on the 8s. Even on some of the 9s, you're going to take a loss. It just depends on what the card is. 9 5s, you can pretty much recoup a profit. Small profit on some. But there is profit to be there. Some of them are actually surprising. But yeah, I mean, you guys see what we send in, what we grade, what we buy, and I'm telling you, are you gonna, for example, this entire order, our biggest card was the Lamar Jackson Prism Rookie. That was the biggest card. It sells for, and here I'll put the other screen up and I'll show you guys some prices. eBay sales, 2018 Prism Lamar Jackson SGC. You can see right here, the last one sold for $320.59. So that was the biggest card in the order. The next biggest were probably the LeBrons, the green and the red, white, and blue. His stuff's really hot right now. The Optic My House Purple Zion, that card is actually, it was worth more than I thought it was. 2019 Optic My House. If I could type tonight. As you see. Let's see. That's the regular, I believe. Yeah. Regular. There's not a purple on here. But the hollows, as you guys can see, are like 150, 160. So that was a pretty good card too. But by far the biggest card we had in this order was the Lamar. Now, I want y'all to know too, we don't sell all 110 cards. That's the beauty of grading cards. You get to add to your collection pretty much free, because when you're making profits off what you're selling, then you can stash some from the order that you want to keep, like the Lamars and everything. I'm keeping all of those, but I'm not going online buying a Lamar Jackson for $320. I paid $50 for that card raw. I spent the money to grade it, and now it's valued at $300. So that's the beauty of grading your cards. Somebody was asking about the sleeves. Let me take this view down right here. These are the sleeves we use. I know, I believe 502 Frank uses them. Elite Co uses them. A lot of people are using these sleeves now. They are very, very nice. You can see here fits SGC. When you go on their website, they'll have sleeves to fit pretty much everything. They have top loaders, mags, everything. So yeah, Mr. Jordan, they are out of stock right now. But they're pretty good. They replenish their stock, but SGC is hot right now, and people are picking these things up. I think we ordered, How many did you order for us? This is to my wife. I know she's listening. I think she got like 250 of them for us or something, because we have another order that should be back within the next few weeks, so wanted to make sure we were prepared. What's up, Rage? Welcome to the community, Tom. Appreciate everyone. We try to help everybody out as much as possible. Like to have fun. Like to get on here and chat. Oh, she ordered 500 for us, so you guys can blame her. I don't know how many they had in stock when she ordered them. I thought she ordered 250. My bad. But Connor said, what was my favorite card in the order? In that order, my favorite card overall was the Lamar Jackson. I am a Ravens fan, and to add that, it was pretty awesome. I didn't expect that card to get a 10. VVV, we actually used the Ultra Pro graded sleeves at first, and these perfect fits, they fit way better than the Ultra Pros. The Ultra Pros do work. I'm not knocking them. It's just these sleeves here, these things, like, I don't know, they're really nice, and they have a nice feel to them too. So, did you guys kind of see that? Do you want me to go over and show you like some more numbers of what I got raw, like as far as pricing? I'll go here, just pull up some numbers here and show you guys. Let's see. Trying to find some that would show a really good idea of how, like, a simple card can be raised in price real easily. But it's hard. This list is like, the way they do it, it's weird. Alright, like this. Alright, oh, I don't have the other screen up. My bad, guys. Here we go. The Luka, for Don Russ. Just a basic Don Russ Luka. Now, I want to show you guys something here, because here's a pristine that went for $260. This card that we had it marked down. Well, actually, I think she marked that too low. I'll show you on the screen right here. I wish I had 3 cameras here. She actually marked this Luka at $10 raw. But I think it's a little higher than that. But that's pristine. But you have to really search on these, because like right here, this is a good estimate where there's 3 of them, and here's 3 of them. So you can see they're about 110 a piece. let me just pull up the card raw and see. Maybe she was right. I probably told her $10 and didn't mean to, so I'm not blaming her. Let's see, that one says 41, 40. Yeah, so $40. So $40, you spend, you know, $10 to grade it, you got 50 in it, and it sells for over 100. It's simple math. The little logos in the labels. Oh, the reflectors? Yeah. Right, you talking about that right there? Oh, shit. I gotta figure out how to do this. This right here? Is that what you're talking about, Chili's? Is that what you were wanting to see, the little background? That's like a security thing. I think that's kind of like their little... actually, that card is from my previous order. That wasn't from the order yesterday. Rage, I use Ultra Pro penny sleeves, but I'll show you the ones I use. Here's a tip to all of you guys that are new that may not have watched all of our videos before. If you're doing graded cards, okay, and I'll get one to show you. If you're gonna grade cards, here is a big suggestion. Okay, see how these are the thick card sleeves? We don't use the regular ones because you got enough room in here and these things don't move around that when you're going to put them in the sleeve, it doesn't nick the corner at all. You got plenty of room. Look how much wider that is than the card. And these things open up real wide. See how wide they open versus a regular penny sleeve? I mean, you can put the card in that thing easy and never touch the corner. So we use these, the thick ones, for when we're putting them into the card savers. And then obviously just use the regular ones for top loaders because these don't fit in top loaders. But yeah, that was a tip or little trick I learned. I just use the thick card sleeves for anything that we plan to grade. No, I don't even cut the corner. We don't cut the corner. Just use these thick ones. Use these for top loaders. These for graded cards. Regular for top loader, thick for graded cards. Don't no cutting, no nothing. Yeah, it helps a lot. I mean, it's real simple to ding your corners putting them into in a penny sleeve. Those thick ones are nice. Now, Chili's, both of those Robert I showed, they're both from the first order. Is there any questions about the breakdown I had? Um, I mean, it's pretty. It was just kind of running numbers overall. If I sat here and broke every number down, then I know somebody would go back and they would go back and criticize and break down every single 110 card and be like, "Oh, you are off $2 on that card." I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and go over 110 cards like that. Um, and yeah, Rage, we do use cardboard gold. We have 2,000 of those in here right now. The card savers. But and let me also explain this price comparison I gave. It doesn't necessarily have to be bulk. You guys don't have to say you don't have to go and spend the $1,000 grading 100 cards to make money. You can do it 10 cards at a time, 5 cards at a time. The point of this is just to show you don't have to go out and spend thousands of dollars trying to hit $1,000 card to make $1,000. Yes, it takes longer to sell. Yes, it's $20-$30 at a time or whatever. But you can make money on it. And just remember, every one that sells is more added. And honestly, we reinvest it back into sending more. Like, once we hit that $1,000 of sold, the next order can go out. So it kind of the hobby pays for the hobby in a way. Yes, Rod. My wife gets on Amazon and orders our supplies off Amazon for the most part. Most everything we order is on Amazon. Chili's, I don't know who's going to be in AAA right now. It's going to be interesting to see when the season starts who's going to be on the major league roster and who's going to be on the AAA roster. Yeah, for those just joining in, what she's talking about, these two just sold before I got online. These are from my first order. These weren't from the order I just posted yesterday. These were from the first order. And two different people popped on first. This one sold, and then this one sold. $100 a piece on two base Louis Robert cards. So I guess people are excited baseball is going to be starting. And Rod, the reason the hype on him is people are saying he's the next Mike Trout. Until somebody shows me they're the next Mike Trout, there is no next Mike Trout because that dude is just insane. That's exactly right, Rage. And there's also less risk involved in the $15 $20 plays and more risk in the $600 because that 600 that can drop in a second. But if you lose $20, that's a lot less than 600. It's fun and it's nice to have those cards, but I would when you're buying to try to sell and invest, it's easier to just make money on the lower guys to buy a higher guy, if that makes any sense. And yeah, Chili's, if you're near Fresno and you can get the bobbleheads, I will pay you for them. And pay shipping for them, just let me know. I'm going to show you guys if it'll let me. Let's see, unsold. Nope, that isn't what I wanted. Let me go here to my store. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm going to show you guys. I did get on listing some things today. And so you can see what I'm putting here on my pricing. That way you can also see the numbers that I just that I quoted aren't just like outlandish numbers. I couldn't believe the price of this Giannis. I listed it at 150, and literally 5 minutes after I listed it, somebody threw a watch on it. So I thought it was too high. But people are buying them up. Basketball is hot. So, but you can see prices I have on things. I mean, most everything is like in that $50 to $80 to $100 range. You know, it's not like I'm trying to put huge prices or overpricing things. You can see there's watchers on even that. That's been up for a while. What's funny, this has a bunch of watchers too. It doesn't show all the watchers on here. Yeah, see like 13 there. But yeah, here's all the ones with the mat in the background. I listed these today. These were out of the order from last night. So I didn't put crazy, insane prices. I put realistic prices. I actually dropped these down to $70 now because I have 5 of them to sell. So I went ahead and dropped my price on these by $20. Yeah, if you think we're crazy with cards, you should see our bobblehead collection. It's pretty massive too. But anyway, yeah, there's the prices and everything. I mean, you can see I didn't like put an astronomical number on what I think things will sell for. I will say, I'll go ahead and admit on the LeBron, we only had him estimated at 150. I did put him at 180 because there's no other SGC 10 LeBrons up right now. So what's the Louis Robert sales? Look, I'll show you the Louis Robert sales. I already showed them. Right here, Nats, man. That one is mine, and that one is mine. I just sold those two. Let's see if anybody else is sold. Maybe these things are flying today. I don't know. Let's see. 2018 Bowman Louis Robert SGC. Nope. So somebody got a pretty good deal on that. They got those for $20 a piece, and they're 9.5s. That was pretty much a steal. Yeah, whoever bought those, you were smart. I don't know who you are, but whoever bought those, that was a smart buy. $20 a piece, they can probably sell these for 40 to 50 a piece. So that was a pretty good buy right there. 6.95s. I still do have some raw, yes, Rod. Somewhere in the boxes behind me, there's still some raw. we only send in, like I told you guys, about 110 to 120 cards at a time. It's just easier. Um, I can keep my prices within um, that $1,000 window for the fees, and then I'm not trying to list, 400 cards, or even 200 cards. 110, 120, that's a lot of cards to list and sell and everything else all at one time. So I figure every couple weeks or every month, if we're moving 100 to 120, um, that would keep us keep cards coming in, not only to show you guys content and to talk about prices and stuff like that, but keep the eBay store moving and everything else. So that's kind of what we do. um so remember, guys, tomorrow at noon, so as of right now, there's 16 hours left. um be sure that you go and watch the video, the 300 subscriber video, if you haven't already. Comment on it so you can be entered into the giveaway tomorrow. I am going to be unlisting that video at noon tomorrow. That way, no more comments can be posted. So that video is going to disappear for a little while. That way comments can't be posted. We will have a list made and ready to go tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern is when we're going to do the giveaway. Right now, as I speak, we are 36 away from hitting the 400 mark. If we hit the 400 mark, I am adding another $100 into the prize pool, just like I promised you guys. So, there's 16 hours left. We need 36 to add that 100. Whether we hit it or not, guys, I appreciate all of you. Tomorrow's a pretty crappy day, but I want to have fun and make the most of it. And I appreciate everybody that gets on the chats and talks and messages me and gives me crap or whatever. um, I really appreciate it. So. Yeah, Rage. If it's a card like that, I would go ahead and get it graded if you think it's good. Scott, there's not a lot of sought after rookies in 2019 Series 1. Most of the rookies everybody's wanting were in Series 2 and Update. It's not to say that somebody from Series 1 won't up their game and, start, increasing in price. But as of right now, Series 1, there wasn't really anybody in 2019 Series 1. Oh, I know what Natsman was wanting. He was wanting me to go to sell, like active sales. Because I bet he has a Luis Robert up. And I was doing completed. Let's see, what do we got here? I don't see it on here. I don't see your card on here. Chili's, man. Anytime you see 2019 update, I would grab them. Oh wait, Nats. I thought your gold was SGC. I don't see it on. I don't see it here. Unless I'm looking up something wrong, but I don't see it on here. Connor, we'll see. I'm not 100% sure when the next one will be. I mean, we'd love to do one every 100 to give back to you guys, but I that'd be hard. I can't afford. I said if we hit 400 by tomorrow at noon, I'll be doing $400 in a BREAKMAT. And if I did 500 at $500, or yeah, it would start getting very expensive for me. I have not personally opened Mosaic. If Travis or TS is still on here, he opened some up yesterday, and he said he did really good. Um, you guys got to talk to the missus about Mafia shirts. You guys will have to butter her up for those, and ask her if she has the vinyl for it. I don't know if we have the vinyl, the iron-on vinyl. I don't know if she used it all or if we have any left or not. But you guys can butter her up and see if she'll do it. 2019 Heritage, you'll want to look for the high number. That's where Tatis, Vlad, Alonso, and Eloy are. They were asking about shirts earlier. Chili's, Natsman. There were several people ask. Well, it's the same thing as Iron On, the heat press. Guys, she does have a heat press. I don't know if we have the vinyl. If y'all butter her up, maybe she can make some shirts. But you gotta butter her up, because I don't know how to run the thing. Alright, guys. Anything else before I hop off of here? We will be on tomorrow night again, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the giveaway. Um, I did it at 7:30. That way, everybody had time. As long as people that win, as long as the people that win are on, I will be able to send your prize over right away once I get your info. If you're not on, then I will have to get in contact with you, obviously, and get your information to send the prize over. But I wanted to do it early enough to where we could get it all done, have fun for a little bit, and then we all could watch the Last Dance video. Rod, honestly, I am not 100% sure. Um, Montana could be one of those that, any of his cards are worth grading. But I think Brady will end up being that guy in football that you want all of his stuff graded. And Scissor, I actually talked to Wolf the other night, and I had him look at my eBay, and he said he thought my prices were actually really good. He said the hockey market is kind of slow right now, since the play has stopped. But he looked at my prices and he said he felt my prices were pretty good on them. So right now I'm gonna keep the prices as they are. Um, we have a bunch more coming in our next order whenever it gets back. So at that point, if things still aren't moving at all, I'll adjust prices and go from there just to move some of it because I can't be sitting here on stacks of them. I have one of every card that of the hockey cards that we've graded. So all the duplicates I need to move, or else, I'm just gonna have a pile of duplicates. But all right, guys. I hope everybody enjoys your Saturday night. I appreciate all of you getting on here. I just wanted to do this quick video and talk about the pricing and everything. Show you guys kind of how a full bulk order would play out. Give you an example of how, what the profitability is, as well as being able to stash cards in your personal collection at a lot less cost to you than buying them. And give an example of, just kind of why we do the process that we do with everything. Um, Once again, tomorrow night, 7:30, we're going to do the giveaway. At noon tomorrow Eastern, the video will be unlisted. That way, no more comments can be on there. Me and my wife will have the list ready by 7:30. And yeah, we'll get on and have some fun for a little bit and give away some prizes, and then we all can get ready to watch the Last Dance. So I appreciate everybody, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy your Saturday night, and as always, until the next video, I'm out.